Obviously no one else. All right, welcome to our class, power yoga. So about 30 minutes of intensity, about 4 of those minutes hopefully will be Shavasana, 4 or 5 of them. The rest will be movement and holding those poses. We'll focus on the lower part, glutes and legs and such, always our core. So let's roll our shoulders up, back and down, start to find some length in our spine. And breathe. Soften through the shoulders, strengthen through the core, lengthening through our neck, and connecting to our breath. We'll bring our left hand down to the mat and sweep our right hand over, maybe a little lean over to the left. Breathe in, come up and over to the other side, lean over. Just start to check in as you move side to side, how your back is feeling with this movement, this flexion. Your hand can be close for more support or sweep it far away for more of a bend. One more. We'll come back to our seated mountain. Breathe in and reach up. Breathe out, bring our hands back to the mat. Inhale up, exhale down. So if it feels nice, we can close our eyes and bring our awareness within. Let go of outside distractions. We've got one more. And we'll be bringing our hands back behind us. And let's turn towards the windows. Feet like so, out a little bit wider. And so our backside's right on the edge, so your hands might be off. We'll walk the feet in a little bit of space, and then drop them over to one side, over to the other side. Flowing side to side. As you continue moving through that, I'll show you a little option. We'll explain why I moved you to take care of your knees. So now if you want to, we'll sit up. You might want to adjust, so you bring those knees down and then shift it back side to side. Maybe that little bit of a extension forward. Oh, this one can be. Now we'll hold it down. Let's hold our knees over to your left side. Bring your right hand over, all the way over to your left knee. And then other side switch. Knees down. Find a twist, just see how those hips are feeling. And then bring it back. Let's move to all fours. So you'll want to bring your gaze back up to the top of the room for cat and cow. So moving through it at your own pace. If you want to add more intensity, especially for the legs, which is our focus today, knees are up off the mat. Last one of these cat and cow, child's pose or downward facing dog for about 5 breaths. So enjoy child's pose or push up into down dog, taking the weight into both of our hands, both of our feet, piking the hips up towards the ceiling. Moving into a full or kneeling plank, come forward. Now we'll move through some rocket ships because it's leg day. Bend our knees, take our hips towards our heels. It's like child's pose without your knees down. And then we shoot forward and back. Modification, child's pose, kneeling plank, or downward dog, full plank. Let's do 3 more. 2, 1, right down to our bellies on an exhale. Bring it down. Opening up into cobra, breathing in. Back to the belly. Let's do that 4 more times. Opening across the chest. Feel your triceps starting to warm up. 2 more. On this next one, we're lifting our hips too. So up into chaturanga. Maybe. Okay, let's just go to plank. Chaturanga is not happening. Downward dog, exhale. We'll move through our half series one time. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale halfway or all the way down. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Down dog. Looking up between the hands. Let's bring the right foot up between the hands. Bend that right knee, high lunge, breathe in. Step to chair, breathe out. Step to high lunge, right foot back, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, breathe out. Halfway up, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, rising up into mountain. Let's bring our hands to heart. Step that left foot back so that we turn towards the windows, toes out to those top corners. Breathe in, let's reach it up. Breathe out, bend our elbows, bend our knees. Let's move through some moonflowers. About 10 more. Moving that into sunflowers, we hinge and sweep to the mat. Breathe in, sweep up. Breathe out, hinge and dive. So great way again to warm up our hips, our glutes, our knees. Last one, we'll meet in goddess pose, chest up, knees bent. Shifting those hips back. Let's bring our hands to kind of where your quads meet your knees. Lift our left heel. And then the right. Flow again, side to side. And if you want to, both sides, heels up, heels down. Shaking is normal. Those are all your small muscle fibers being activated. Whew. Last one. Heels down, right elbow to right knee, left arm up. Breathe. Use the core to hold you here. Other side. All the way up. Let's straighten out our legs, turn our toes more towards the window or the long edge. Soften our knees and hinge forward. You can hold onto your hips if you'd like to, or bring your hands towards the mat. Stretching out our glutes, our hamstrings. We'll look up towards our front foot, turn that front foot back towards the front of the room, lift our back heel so we're in that high runner's lunge, and step to chair. Knees together, feet together in chair. Don't let go of this pose. All right. Right hand, left knee, left hand to our low back. Or we increase the bend in our knees, bring our forearms down and across. We can move into prayer pose, or bring your right hand to the mat, left arm up. Still bringing our knees together, making sure one knee hasn't crept in front of the other. Back to chair. Oh, I forgot one pose. Back you go, right elbow across to left knee, and then we step. No, yeah, you had it. Right elbow, left knee, and now that right foot's going back. High twisted lunge. Breathe. Step to twisted chair again, feet together, knees together. Now we'll come up, take a little back bend if you'd like to. Back into chair. Left elbow or hand across to the opposite knee. Breathe. Feel, honor your body. If it feels good for you, we can open up the arms. And now we'll step the left foot back, high twisted lunge. Our legs should be firing up nicely. reminding us, yes, there we are. Here are your legs. Step to twisted chair. All the way up, back bend. If it feels okay, a little bend back. Feet come apart, forward fold. Let the head be heavy. Just let it hang here. Bend the knees slightly. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Chair pose, breathe in. Staying here. Sinking down as far as you want to into your chair. And release. Time for sun salutations. I'm going to turn that fan on. You're going to come back up to the top of your mat. Whew. All right, get the fans going. I'll have that one back, promise. Someone's got to send me a reminder on Wednesday morning, bring the fan back. All right, let's come up to the tops of our mats. Find some space between our feet. We'll go straight into our jump back. If you don't want to jump back, then just step back. Big breath up. Exhale, dive and fold. Halfway up, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Step or jump back to plank or straight into chaturanga. Hold your plank or flow through that chaturanga or halfway down, up dog or cobra, or hold your plank, meet in downward dog, and take a breath. We'll be bringing the right foot up between the hands. One lunge, you'll come up for that high lunge, and we're going straight back to plank or chaturanga. You can hold your plank again or flow through that vinyasa, that chaturanga, up dog or cobra. And we meet in down dog and we breathe. Left foot up between the hands. Find the connection, rise to the sun, breathe in. Breathe out, back to plank or chaturanga. Hold or flow. Back to down dog, take a breath. Looking up between the hands, hop, step, or jump up between them, halfway up, inhale. Fold, breathe out. Chair pose, breathe in. We stay here for an extra 3 breaths for our legs. On our next inhale, all the way up. Exhale, reset into mountain. Now let's reset our feet, reset our core, our chest, and we'll do it again. Breathe in, sweep up. Exhale, dive and fold. Halfway up, you'll breathe in. Now hop, step, or jump back to plank or chaturanga. Hold or flow. You'll meet in down dog or child's pose. Taking a breath. Left foot up between the hands, one lunge. We come up with a strong connected core. Exhale, back to plank or chaturanga. Hold or flow. We meet back in downward dog. Great job, take a breath. Right foot up between the hands. We find our way up to our lunge on an inhale. And exhale, back to plank or chaturanga. Hold or flow. Downward dog. Hop, step, or jump up between the hands, halfway up. Fold, breathe out. Chair pose, inhale, and we stay here for some extra breath. Sink into it. Connect. On our next inhale, we come up. Exhale, mountain. Got time for one more. Sweep up to sky. Dive to the floor. Halfway up, breathe in and feel the core. Exhale, hop, step, or jump back to plank or chaturanga. You can hold or flow. So as we flow, our elbows turn back towards the back of the room. And we move through until we make our way back to downward dog, where we meet for a breath. right foot up between the hands. Find a lunge, slow and steady. If you close your eyes, it'll challenge your balance. Exhale back to plank or chaturanga. Hold or flow. Remember, it's okay to rest. You'll meet back in downward dog where you'll breathe. Left foot up between the hands. Find that lunge. You rise high, hands up or at heart, back to plank or chaturanga. Breathe out. Hold or flow. Downward dog. Take a breath. Hop, step, or jump. Up between the feet. Hands, halfway up. Fold. Rise to chair. Stay here for some breath. Our next inhale will bring us up and we'll meet in mountain pose, hands by our sides. Good opportunity to grab a drink or I've got lots of clean yoga towels up there if you want. Let's go on with it. All right, right foot forward. Left foot's going to take us straight back into warrior two today. So we come back, heel goes down, and that chest is open to the windows. Our right knee is bending. We're pressing into both of our feet. So not just, I'm exaggerating, but not just on the outside where we might hurt all the ligaments on this side, or the inside where we might hurt the ligaments on this side. Full foot. Sink down. We're going to flow today between our reverse warrior, which will be here or here, both hands, and to reverse warrior with hand either forward or back in our leg. And let's begin. Side angle, breathe out. Breathe in, reverse warrior, but that right knee is staying bent. Just that upper body, our torso moving. We'll be holding in side angle. Hand either back or both arms reaching towards me. Right elbow towards that right knee. We'll look down at our front foot, lift our back heel, come into that lunge as we face the front of the room again. Now we'll move, because it's leg day. You should never skip leg day. Between warrior three and our Shiva squat or a plie squat. And I'll show you before you have to do it. So this is our plie squat. That back, that calf comes to the shin to the calf, and we open up into warrior three. And then we go back. Okay, feel free to join me whenever you want to. Shin to calf, warrior three. Shin to calf, bend right leg, warrior three. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Promise I'll stretch that right glute here very quickly. Halfway up, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. All the way up, breathe in. Bend and lift your right knee. Bring hands to heart. We'll flex the right foot. Open it up to the side, the knee. And now sit back. So we're in our pigeon, and this is a great stretch for that glute that we just woke up. You can have hands here or here. Oh, that should feel really good. Sit it back towards the back edge of your mat. Bend that left knee. If you'd like to, we bring hands to the floor. But we need to have a big bend in our left knee. All right, rise up, breathe in. Step to the tops of our mats. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway up, hop, step, or jump back to plank or chaturanga. So we're doing our flow. Take a rest here or flow. You'll meet in downward dog. This time, let's bring the left foot up between the hands. Right heel goes down. We're going into warrior two. Sweep that right arm up, back, and settle into our warrior two. Soften through our legs, but strengthen through the core. Whew. Closing our eyes to connect within. Feel the muscles that surround your spine just come in to support it and to lengthen it. Switch that song. And let's do that flow. Side angle, so left elbow, left knee, or both hands, all the way up to reverse warrior, flowing between the two. So as you're moving, the bottom portion of our body is still-ish. Our spine is flexing one way and then the other, and our chest is always open towards this long wall. Let's meet in side angle. So that's left elbow towards left knee. Right hand either long or behind your back, or both hands reaching towards me. Side angle, pressing into both feet. Looking down at our front foot, we'll bring hands to heart in prayer position. Lift our back heel and turn into that lunge. We're going straight into our squat, our Shiva squat, or a plie squat, into warrior three. So step that right shin towards left calf, bend left knee. Move up into warrior three. Whew. We're working towards 8 of these. And we've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Forward fold. Let the head hang here. Give yourself a little moment to catch your breath. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Sweep all the way up, lift that left knee. Flex our left foot and we move into our pigeon pose on the other side. Heart up, hips down. If you feel comfortable, you'll look down to make sure your knee isn't sliding in front of your foot. If it is, just shift it back a bit. Breathe. Listen to your body. Showing up for your body and being present in it. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Halfway up, breathe in. Hop, step, or jump back to plank, and you'll hold your plank. Either in a forearm plank or that full plank. In our plank, the middle fingers are mostly pointing up towards the top short edge of your mat. We're drawing upon the strength of our core to hold us here. Our breath is full. Let's flow into side plank. If you'd like to drop your right knee beforehand and lift the left hand, you can flow kneeling side plank or start to flow full plank, side to side, full or kneeling. Moving with your breath, and imagine your torso, so your chest and your hips moving at the same time as one unit. One unit. One more. Down dog or child's pose. Let's give those wrists a rest, actually, ladies. Let's come either to dolphin or child's pose. We'll all meet in child's pose if we're not already there. Breathe. All right, we'll lift our head, walk our hands up towards our knees so that lifts our chest as well. Hero pose to stretch. We don't normally do hero pose, so if you're taking care of your knees, you'll want to grab a block to sit on. for this one because our knees are pretty bent. And we lean back, fingertips towards toes. If anyone wants to go to full hero pose, you'd have your back down on the mat or you go down onto your forearms. The chest is open, the breath is even, and we feel a stretch in our quadriceps and our hip flexors across our heart. We'll tuck our chin towards our chest and make our way back up. So if that means bringing a hand to help support your core, bring it in. Child's pose, counter stretch for the back. All right, we're making our way right to our back. So take as much time as you need. Probably sweep your feet around to the front and then scoot it forward a bit so that we don't roll off our mats. Rock it out side to side. So we have some bridges now, flowing, holding, pulsing, all kinds of good stuff. Soles of the feet down on the mat towards our backside. And we'll flow 10 bridges, lifting up, breathing in, breathing out, bringing our hips to the mat. Breathing in and up, breathing out and down. Both of our feet are connecting. As we feel that weight shift through our body, it never goes into our head or our neck, shoulder blades. Hold it up for 10 pulses. So it's all the way up, then about halfway down, and then back up. And 4, 3, 2, hold up the bridge now. Release a little bit of tension from the glutes. Shaking is good. It's okay. If it feels that the feet are too far away, you can walk them a little closer to your backside. We want a good connection through both of our feet. Lifting our left foot up as an option now. Holy man, summer's kicking my butt right now. Other side, switch it up. Bring that foot down and we'll slowly lower. Draw the knees to chest, take a well-deserved stretch for your back, a little rock side to side if that feels good. We'll extend our right foot and draw the left bent knee across the body for our spinal twist. Anchoring those shoulder blades just towards the mat. Take your time to move to the other side for your twist. Bring it to neutral. Extend the opposite leg. Draw it over and across. You can shift right over onto the side of that left hip. Wonderful. We'll drop back to center. Take one last rock side to side. If there's a pose you're working on or an arm balance or something like that, I can add that in now, or you can make your way into Shavasana for the next few moments. Settle in. Feel support from the earth. Come up from beneath you, but also from around you. That earth all around us, in the air, in the wind, inside us, the foods we eat. Feel that support. An overall softening of our body. A relaxing of our minds. Giving ourselves a little body scan. If there's any areas of tension. Notice without judgment those portions of your body. Noticing the outside sounds beyond your breath. Maybe the fans or traffic. Making some movements to our fingers and our toes. It feels nice moving our head side to side. Awakening our neck in a very peaceful way. We can take a long stretch for the whole length of your body before rolling over onto one side. Give your full attention to a breath, and then make your way up to an easy seat. Let's take a few breaths in. Imagine the words may I as we breathe in, reaching up for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, be happy. Inhale, may I. Exhale, be safe. On our next inhale, may I. Exhale, free from pain. Inhale, may they, towards everyone else. Exhale, be safe. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, be happy. And another last one. Inhale, may they. Exhale, be free from pain. It feels nice. We can bow towards the earth. Humble and grateful for the gifts given today. Thank you. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. So great to have everybody back. Don't forget to enter your name in the little thingamajigger. I'm trying to think if I have any more things